Hello, my fellow Aquarians. This is your mid-month love reading, and it's for the month of August 2016. This is the second time I'm attempting to record this video because the first time I got interrupted by a phone call. But, okay, so I'm seeing a situation here where I believe that this is your relationship, your romantic interest has gotten a little bit sour. And what I'm getting is sort of like something is not fun anymore. Something is not making you sparkle as much. It's feeling a little bit more like a burden for somebody in the relationship, and I feel like it might be for you, or maybe even the both of you, so whoever you're involved with. And it's almost like I'm getting like the relationship is not fun anymore. Something is getting serious. So either somebody is attempting to move the relationship towards a more serious place of commitment, or there's just been some just sort of like the sparkle is slightly, there's something going on with the sparkle. So there's some kind of a difficulty in the relationship that is making the relationship feel heavy at the current moment. And it's not as fun. So it's almost like maybe at some point you and this person always used to go out together, used to have fun together, you had a social circle together, and the sex was interesting, and the sparkle was really there. And now suddenly there's some kind of a block of energy in the relationship where it feels a little bit more like a burden. And the party is kind of over. Like, that's what I'm getting, is like it's not as lighthearted anymore. Things are not as easy. Things don't flow as much. And I'm getting that somebody is suffering, and mostly in silence. Maybe not entirely in silence, but I feel like you're the one who is sort of feeling very unsatisfied continuously, and this person may be a little bit aware of that, like your partner may be a little bit aware of that, but they're not entirely aware to which extent you actually are feeling discontent, and you're feeling like you keep having to wait, like you keep having to wait for this person to come through and wait for this person to do their part, I guess. Like, it's like you're waiting, you're expecting something. Like, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting expectations, or waiting for the relationship to work, or waiting for this person to make this to lift this burden off your back, and to kind of just take it back to like the good days. But it's sort of like you're feeling like it's stagnant. It's just like you keep going around in circles, the same thing is happening. And or it may be a situation where one of the people in the relationship is putting a big burden on the other person with their expectations, and maybe they're trying to move the relationship along to more serious waters, but that's what's causing something about the relationship moving into a more serious place is also taking away the fun in the relationship, taking away the sparkle, and you're kind of left with this attachment, and this sort of need to be patient with this person constantly. That's what I'm getting. It's like you need to be patient with someone. And I think you are expressing to this person that you are dissatisfied, but you're not talking about, you're leaving some of the information out. Like, that's what I'm getting, is that you don't really have a voice. For some reason, I am getting that, I'm getting like this vibe, like somebody expects you to be this woman who, even like, it's almost like a housewife expectation, but it could also be a financial thing where it's like you're expected to make a certain amount of money, or look a certain way, or deliver a certain way, and you're really just feeling like it's unfair to you. And this is and this has either happened already or it's going to happen more and more. And the cards are saying that if you don't do something, this person is going to keep placing these expectations on you, and it's really difficult for you to always have to maintain this image that this person wants you to maintain. So I'm almost getting like I'm getting like this vibe, like somebody is dolled up and they have no voice. Like I'm just sort of getting like, I feel like you're feeling a little bit trapped. I almost like it. I'm even like the words like makeup are coming to mind. Makeup, clothing, like fancy clothing, money. It sort of feels like your partner, either you are placing these expectations on your partner, or your partner is placing these expectations on you, where you're sort of forced to focus on the shallow things about yourself, like your appearance and how much money you make, and what I don't know what kind of car you have and stuff like that. So that's what I'm getting, and it's really unfair to you. I feel like it's really unfair to you, but you're just kind of going along with it, like you're putting on a pretty face, and you're just like, okay, well, maybe this will satisfy this person, and then they will bring the sparkle back in the relationship or something like that. But the reality is that recently what has been starting is that you've been feeling kind of sour and down about constantly having to wait and be the person just waiting around, and the burden, like there's some sort of a burden in the partnership that's making you feel like you have to just sort of sit there and swallow down a lot of your pains. And you may have even been lashing out at this person, or maybe you've been dealing with their power on you in a negative way. Like you've been either manipulative, or maybe you have you release the stress onto them, so it comes out in a negative way. Like you get really angry, or you have a crying session with this person, and it's sort of like your emotions are upside down. Like that's what I'm getting with this card. And this person may be a earth sign. I'm getting that this person might be an earth sign male, or somebody with those qualities. Somebody who cares a lot about money, who may care about money, or maybe somebody who you work with. And they are coming up in the reverse, so it feels like they're having a negative influence on you at this time. And it seems like in the distant past, you were a lot more in your own element, and you felt like you could set your own agenda. You felt more spiritually connected to yourself. You knew who you were a little bit more, and you were kind of independent. You drew your own path. And now, this person comes around, and they're telling you what to do. They're having this influence on you where you have to kind of shift a lot about you around to please them. I'm getting like you have to be waiting at home, all dolled up, the perfect, wife or girlfriend or whatever, and serve this person. And this person may or may not have bad intentions, but it's disconnecting you from who you really are. So it's showing me that before you were a lot more in tune with your authentic self. And for external influences, we're getting the Hierophant here. So it may be that the external influence is that one of you or both of you are really looking forward to having stability, and like you're really seeing a future together, and you may even want to get married, and it's preventing you from sort of like really dealing with the difficulties of the matter. So you're not looking at something because you're just so focused on this stability that you want to have with each other. And it seems like you are really afraid of moving away from this person. Like you do not want to break it up with them. You kind of want everything to work out, but And I hate to say it, but it may be that in the future there will be a breakup, or there will be a parting of some sort, a loss of some sort is what I'm seeing. And you know, maybe things will not work out with this person, and I almost like, I just feel this huge pain as soon as I say that, because I can sense that for so many of you it's such a tragedy right now, because you're still wanting to work everything out, and you're not seeing how this person deeply dissatisfies you. Like, you don't acknowledge it fully. You're kind of viewing them as a life partner. You're really focused on trying to make them your life partner, and so you're not seeing like the negative traits or qualities that this person may have that are just really incompatible with where you're going in life and what your purpose is. And you're definitely afraid of moving forward, but at the same time you want things to change. You want something to change. And for the final outcome, we have the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups. And to me, it feels like there will be a new beginning in love, as the final outcome. And I just, for some reason, feel like it's not going to be with this person. Most likely it's not. Most likely it's going to be with somebody else, and I don't know how soon this is going to come about. And I mean, there is a possibility that maybe this person can be the one that you will have a new beginning with. But I'm seeing that someone else is a better match for you. You know, somebody else is going to sweep you off your feet, sorry. And there's going to be a new emotional beginning. And so I feel like what the cards are saying, don't be afraid of this change or shift if something does fall apart. And stand your ground, have your voice. Don't allow this person to put these pressures on you. You need to communicate with this person. I think that's the main thing, is you need to kind of communicate with this person and be like, look, I am not this girl that you want me to be, and you're either going to take me for who I am, or, you know, you're going to leave me. But don't stay with somebody if you feel like this person is putting these pressures on you, whether it be directly or indirectly, because it doesn't necessarily have to be that this person communicates to you that you need to be a certain way, but they may do it indirectly. Like, you may just pick up on it through their body language or their tone of voice, you know, subtle hints even. So I'm seeing that there will be a new beginning in love, and there is something better in store for you. And in any case, I feel that you need to talk to this person, be real with them. Some justice needs to kind of go down here. So we need to kind of bring equilibrium back into the relationship, because right now there is not that balance. But things for the future are looking good with someone else. That's kind of my main sort of message here. But I hope you enjoyed that reading, and I will talk to you guys next month. Thanks.